Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Y'all, this is another one of those messages where it seems like it's backwards because it starts off, well, you know, and then will tell me what happened. So, this is another backwards situation, okay? The scripture comes from Proverbs 1 and 9. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head and chains about thy neck. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. So here's the message. So God said, somebody, you're going to be put in this position to where somebody's going to ask you what happened. Somebody's going to ask you either that or they ask somebody else what happened. But the thing about it is, nothing happened, and nothing happened because you're not a sinner. Like, whatever it is, it's like if you would have partaked in a sin, or if you would have given into a sin, or if you would have decided whatever that sin is now, because it could be something big, but it could be something small. Like, this scripture right above it is about disobeying your parents. So it could be a situation where somebody, if you under 18 and it's a situation where your parent asked you to do something and you would have said no, like for one reason or another, you could have received, like, it could be like, let's say you got a cruel parent and your parent is evil. Your parent want to whoop you. They want to put their hands on you. So what they do is they ask you to do something that they know you don't want to do. They know you don't feel like it. They know you tired. You've been at school all day. They going to ask you to do this anyway just to entice you and see what you going to do. Now, if you act up and you say, no, I'm not going to do it, they gonna beat on you. If you go ahead and do it, they gonna be mad about it, frustrated, irritated. They may try you with something else, but they gonna have to leave you alone. This happened to somebody, and it could be a parent, but it also could be a husband. It could be a husband and wife situation where, you know what I'm saying, because you're supposed to listen to your husband. Technically, when your husband give you instruction, you are supposed to listen to it. So them technicalities, okay, them technicalities, technically speaking. However, simultaneously, God said he saw it was a whole nother plan going on, because it was supposed to be it was supposed to be a fight. Somebody, either this is somebody, your husband was trying to start a fight with you. This may be an ex-husband. This could be somebody that you separated from. This could be somebody that, you know what I'm saying, but this is somebody, your somebody's spouse was doing this. They was trying to entice you into anger. They were trying to entice you to fight and get you riled up so that y'all could get into it and they could put their hands on you. And they would have felt validated. But for one reason or another, no matter what they said, for somebody, God said they were speaking utter nonsense. They knew they was wrong. This is, they knew from the bottom of their heart that they were wrong. Everything they were uttering out their lips was utter nonsense and lies. But this is somebody, you just listen to them and you accepted what they were saying. And see, me personally, even if it's a situation where I know somebody is uttering nonsense to me, like, you know what I'm saying, we done talked about this time and time and time and time and time and time again. Okay, you know what I'm saying? A couple years ago, when me and my ex-husband was going through our separation and we were kind of in limbo, it was a situation where I was trying to see if, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, we tried, but in reality, I'm not finna go around in circles with you forever now. Either we gonna go ahead and come together and come to an understanding and come to agreement. And when it really comes down to it, if somebody did me wrong, come on and admit to what you did and apologize and actually put forth effort to stop. Okay, And you know what I'm saying? In reality, I feel like he just didn't feel like doing that, so he moved on. Whatever, touche, do your thing. And I just, and sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be a situation where you with somebody, you married to somebody, and they don't want to admit when they wrong, or you know what I'm saying? They don't feel like, they don't want to stop, or they don't. Whatever it is what it is. It could even be a situation where they just don't want to go through the effort, to get you back. It is what it is. Maybe it's easier for them to just start over with somebody else. Whatever. I just feel like this is a situation where this person didn't want to start over with somebody else. They didn't want it to be a situation where they just like y'all broke up. They wanted to carry on being with you while simultaneously mistreating you. They did not want to apologize for what they did. They did not want to, like, this is somebody that just wanted you to accept that they did wrong, and that's just what it is. And hush, they, like, technically they didn't do nothing and you did wrong. Like, I feel like it's that kind of, this is somebody you was with, a full blown demon. Okay, not only did they do you out of line and out of order how they treated you, they know they did wrong. It could even be a situation where this person told you, maybe over the phone, they told you that they were sorry. Please forgive me. I'll never do it again, and I'll never this and I'll never that. But when y'all were face to face, it was a different story. And it was more so a situation where they were waiting for you to come back with them. They were waiting for you to go back and forth with them. They were waiting on you to argue with them so that they could hit you and tell you what they wanted you to do and how they wanted things to be. And they wanted this, that, and the third. God said it never happened. And there was somebody that came to this person asking them, well, what happened? And basically they had nothing to say. And that's the message. God said this person was trying. They were trying really hard. And regardless if you realized it or not, they were really trying really hard to start an argument with you. They was trying really hard to start a fight with you. They was trying really hard to get into it with you. But guess what? And that's the message. That's the message. They was trying hard. They tried it. They tried it. This is somebody they were trying hard. And obviously, this is not somebody that's just doing what they usually do. I'm talking about somebody, y'all having conversations. It was 1 second y'all was supposed to be making up. And the next thing you know, like, I feel like this is what I'm seeing. 1 second, this person was saying that they sorry and they gonna make it up to you and they gonna do this and they gonna do that. And the next thing you know, this person talking about you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. God said they were deliberately trying to start an argument with you. They really wanted to start a fight with you. They really was trying to get into it with you. But for one reason or another, I don't know what they said to you prior to that, but it's like you was so stuck on what they said before you were face to face that you didn't even catch the fact that they were saying what they were saying. You didn't even catch the fact that they were basically trying to attack you. But God said you ain't even like, and it could just be that God blinded you from even seeing it. Until, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like this is somebody you had a moment where you got a yoke. Somebody had a Homer moment, okay, from The Simpsons. You got to your car, you got to your house, or you got to wherever it is that you got to, and you thought, and you was like, wait, hold on a second. But it was like, I just felt like it was a moment where it was too late to say anything. God said, if you would have said something, if you would have said what you would have actually meant to say, wanted to say, intended to say, whatever, baby, y'all would have been up in that place fighting. Y'all would have been wherever fighting, arguing, whatever. Like, this is somebody they wanted to embarrass you. For some of y'all, embarrassing you is just a little fight and storming off, okay? Some of y'all, embarrassing you is this person actually putting their hands on you and wanting you to cry and be in pain and all of that. But this is somebody they wanted to cause you embarrassment. For some of y'all, they feel like you embarrassed them, and that's why now they feel like it's your turn to be embarrassed. God said they didn't get that satisfaction. And in reality, it may be a situation where you weren't even intended to embarrass them. Maybe they embarrassed you. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like this is somebody they really was trying to fight you, baby. God said they was really trying hard. They was trying hard. They was trying hard, but it didn't work. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And somebody is disappointed about this because it was somebody that wanted to see y'all get into it. Whoever it is that wanted y'all to get into it, they are very disappointed that y'all did it. And for some of y'all, it was the complete opposite. And they real disappointed about that. Don't let it be a situation where this is like a mistress or a mister or something like that. Your person got somebody on the side and that person wanted to y'all to get into it. They wanted to, you know what I'm saying, hear you screaming and fighting and arguing and this, that, and the third. And they heard the opposite. Baby, let me tell you about life and how they was hyped. I'm sorry. But that's what it do, baby. They came by too, baby. Let me tell you about life and how they was hyped and bothered. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? In reality, this sounds like it's a situation where maybe like because of what I was talking about, maybe somebody was you was trying to make up with your husband, or you was trying to make up with your wife, you was trying to make up with your spouse. But whoever this is for, your spouse has a mistress or something else going on the side that's interfering with this. And that's why when they came to you, they wasn't genuine, because it's somebody interfering with y'all marriage. It's somebody interfering with y'all relationship. In reality, if your spouse really wanted to be with you, whatever this person got going on wouldn't stand. And to be honest, it's like I feel kind of with this one, and I'm gonna say this is why, because it sounds like what the whoever this side person is wanted to happen didn't happen anyway. So in some shape, form, or fashion, it do sound like whoever this is for, they do have some kind of feelings towards you, because if they didn't, it would have went exactly how this side person wanted, but it didn't. It went how you wanted it to go. And I am gonna I'm gonna point that out. I am gonna point that out, but I am gonna also add that it should never be a situation where you married to somebody and they telling you they want to make up with you, but in reality they want to fight you because they side piece want to hear you cry. That is awful. You know what I'm saying? To even consider that. And I feel like maybe this person was going along with this here, but when they saw you face to face, they felt silly. The plan sounded stupid. And it is. Like, why in the world would you even want to deal with somebody so evil? Like, dang, for real? You mean to tell me they got exactly what they wanted? They got you all to they. Anyways, y'all. Okay, so this is giving. It's really sounding like that story I heard long ago about when it was a chick that started dating another chick's ex. She find out she become obsessed with the chick dating her ex, and the chick stopped dating her ex because she pop up fighting her or something like that. Baby, long story short, it's like that girl wasn't even dealing with her ex no more. She was more so obsessed with her than she was even worried about this man that she wasn't even dealing with no more. Neither one of them were dealing with the man no more. But she was still harassing her and wanting to see her go through it and wanting her to get robbed, and this gotta happen and that gotta happen, and eventually she, you know what I'm saying, put a hit out on this girl. This is crazy. And this right here is why I don't like no man that act like he don't know how to stay at home and he just got to sleep with any and everybody, because I don't have time for nonsense and drama. I don't have time for foolery, and I don't have time for little bitty kids that want to sit around playing all day long. Find somebody else to play with. Okay? And if you want to be over there so bad, be over there and leave me alone. Now, I don't like, you ain't got to involve me. Because I really don't care. I don't need to see y'all together. I don't care about y'all holding hands. I could care less if y'all get a house, an apartment, a room. I don't care if y'all get a car, a truck. I don't care if y'all get a dog, a cat, a rat. I don't care. Leave me out of it. Don't put me in that. It should never be a situation where you uttering out your mouth, baby, I miss you. I'm waving a white flag. Let's get back together. Oh yeah, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. And then I get there and you yelling threats at me and telling me what I need to do, knowing good and well you did me wrong. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing though. Like, I just feel like this is so like some really sadistic type. Like, this just sound like some. I want to take everything and run away with her. Like, do it then. Go ahead. What do y'all want? Y'all want somebody to shoot off some fireworks before y'all go? You want us to throw you a party? Do I need to bake a cake? Because what all the, you know what I'm saying? Go on about your business. Now, you can't expect that your ex is going to fund your new life with your new person. But you know what I'm saying? I'll just be real. Like, I just feel like it's that kind of vibe. Like, if y'all don't go on about y'all business and leave me alone. Because what I say, I don't care. Like, the level of me not caring is so high right now. The level, you know what I'm saying? My, like, it's fleeting. And it's fleeting fast. How much I care is fleeting, and it's fleeting fast. And it's just speeding right on out of here. Mm-hmm. 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 Baby, but that's the message. Oh, but that's the message. But that's the message. But that's the message, baby. God said somebody, they did this on purpose. It was purposefully done in an attempt to cause some kind of strife, some kind of quarrel, some kind of problem, but it didn't happen. And boy, oh boy, is somebody upset. And you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's just what the message is. It's not like to tell you if you should or should not carry on pursuing this marriage. I wouldn't. And I wouldn't because if, why are you calling me, telling me you want to make up with me, and your true intentions is to hurt me and embarrass me in front of somebody that you allegedly have moved on to? If you are so concerned about them and you so over me, why are you calling me? Why are you messing with me? Or is it really just that you don't want nobody else to have me? And in that case, why is your new person entertaining your fool? Because I can't stunt. Listening to this message, it sounds like the new person is doing the ex dirty work. Because how is a situation where they tell you that y'all making up, they tell them y'all gonna fight, and y'all end up not fighting? Which one do it really sound like it was? Okay. I like, because let's be real, if they wanted to fight, like that, I just feel like it's a situation where if you would have been feeling froggy, y'all would have fought. But in reality, if this person really wanted to fight you, they could have just started going off on you for no reason. But in reality, they, deep in their heart, they probably did want to make up with you, and that's the reason. But they made some promises to somebody else, and it made this person feel some kind of way. And for whoever this is for, this person need, like, they, if they really truly want to be with you, they need to close whatever it is they got going on with that other person. They need to shut that down altogether, because it can't be a situation where, you know what I'm saying, that's crazy. That just sounds like so weird, like, you know what I'm saying. And I can't study. Me, like, I ain't even gonna say that because that's evil, but I will be like, so why you haven't, you ain't consider, you ain't never asked me who I want you to fight, and you doing this for somebody that's on the side. You asking your side piece, you mean to tell me that you taking orders from your side piece and you ain't even come to your wife? What about my list? I'm silly. I'm crazy. But I'm just like, what? This is crazy. I mean, it is not to say that I would, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just being real. Like, how is it a situation where you are entertaining your mistress telling you that she want to see your wife crying in agony and in pain? You entertaining that mess? Anyways, I just feel like this was utter nonsense, and from the jump, regardless, it ain't happened. For whoever this is for, it ain't happened. The complete opposite happened, and somebody went home angry. And I feel like I have received this same message 3 times today. This happened for somebody under the sound of my voice. For somebody, it's for somebody, bro. It's for somebody. Somebody really, 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 really wanted to see your ex do you dirty, and they pissed off. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.